Hi, Alejandra. I'll get you set up. Good morning, everyone. We're going to get started shortly. Geshe-la should be arriving soon. So if you're here on site, go ahead and make your way into the Gampa. Welcome, everyone, on YouTube as well as Zoom. Glad y'all are with us today. So again, if you are here and you're not in the Gampa, go ahead and make your way into the Gampa, unless you're doing something. Oh, for those of you in the Gampa, there are new Long Life prayer stickers in the prayer books, which are back there near the Gampa door. So please grab one of those and put it in your seat. So there's a pocket behind your seat. You can put it there. If you're on the cushion, just put it on the table in front of you. Thank you. I've only stickered about half of them, so I will finish the other half soon and put them out throughout the Gampa. But for today, please grab a prayer book. No need to bring it back, just leave it at your seat. Thanks. We now have the Swift Return Prayer on the back cover and the Long Life Prayers for Geshe Gelik and Geshe Sangpo in the front cover. Here's another announcement.
Sure. Hey everybody, I'm Allie. I just want to make a quick announcement before Geshe comes. There's some of us who are going to be getting the children's program started again soon, and we're going to be meeting after the teaching today, and we're also going to be cleaning out the classroom. If anyone would like to meet with us, if you're interested in learning more about the children's program, like to be a part of planning it, and also like to help us clean, that'd be great. We'll be out in the lobby. Thank you.
So that's immediately after the teachings, right? Okay, great. Thank you. While we're waiting for Geshe to arrive, I will let you know that if you go online and check out the calendar in the upper right corner, so it's kadampa-center.org. We have several new classes starting up in October. Meditation 101 is starting October 10th. And that runs for 5 weeks, so it's Buddhist Meditation 101, so it's a good introduction to Buddhist meditation. And then after that course, we'll start another introductory course called Buddhism in a Nutshell. These two courses run on Tuesday evenings, starting at 7 o'clock, and they'll be offered both online, Zoom and YouTube, as well as in person. We also have Buddhist Mind Science starting up. This is module 4 and 5, which will be held on Saturdays in October and November. So again, check out the calendar for those. Buddhist Mind Science is online only. Zoom, I think it's just Zoom. I can't remember if we're doing it on YouTube or not. Oh, goodness. Too much to remember. Geshe-la's arrived.
Okay, please turn to page 34 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we'll chant Shakyamuni Buddha's mantra, the verse of praise and mantra for medicine Buddha, and also the four immeasurables. They're all on page 34.
If you don't have a prayer book, they're located back there at the Gampa door, so you can grab one there. Anyone need one? Okay.
Te ata mune mune maha munaye soha. Te ata mune mune maha munaye soha. Te ata mune mune maha munaye soha. Bhagawan, with equal compassion for all, whose name when merely heard dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispel of disease and the three poisons, I prostrate to medicine Buddha lapis light. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. Now, on page 37, the verse of praise and mantras for Chenrezig and Tara, Green Tara. Not veiled by any fault, white in color, who said a perfect Buddha crowns a night, gazing compassionately at all beings. To you, Chenrezig, all-seeing one, I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tare liberates from cyclic existence. Tutare liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 Now turn back to page 34, and Geshe will lead us in the refuge and bodhicitta prayer.
Sanje
Chudon Soki Chonam La Janchu Badu Dani Kapsuchi Dagi Chenyengi Pesanamgi Dola Pencher Sange Tu Pasho.
Sanje
Chudon Soki Chonam La Janchu Badu Dani Kapsuchi Dagi Chenyengi Pesanamgi Dola Pencher Sange Tu Pasho.
Sanje
Chudon Soki Chonam La Janchu Badu Dani Kapsuchi Dagi Chunyengi Personamgi Dola Penchu Sange Tu Pasho.
Padala Memenami Anje Omodo Jajelazo Chuju Chola Chawachaban. Sanje Asora Rodo Jeju Devenjimo Dedashi Tambe Chinju Chin Deshichi. Namo Alaya Gedano Nandeshiki Tiboda Nami Genano Kunjana Nanchana Panje Ketondake Chuden. Kange Tuze Nyazone Dawadam Jemameja Dabejan Dendema Godam Dema Chauze. So now, only one left here. This actually usually this symbolizes good nap. So now this is only one. Good morning. All my friend, good morning. Anyone watching on YouTube, good morning. So maybe first, please, would you mind to take a moment to introduce yourself to each other, please? Good morning, Reverend Lamo. Good morning, Paul, Cameron. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, John, CJ. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Chetan. Thank you for translating. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, Giovanna. Good morning, Meredith. Good morning, Fernanda Marcelo. Good morning, Chitra Mata. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, all everybody on YouTube. Good morning. Oh, Tashitile. Thank you. How are you doing?
Not so good, but I'm glad to see you.
Okay, everyone, if we can wrap up our conversations and our hellos. Thank you for your patience online. Hope all of you are doing well. On YouTube too. Good morning, everyone. Oh, Chris. Hello, Chris. Hey, Mitchell. Megan. Kristen, Denise, Helen and Howard. Lots of folks. Adriana. Oh my goodness. Denise. Jennifer. So many people on YouTube today. Thanks for joining us. Okay, if everyone can wrap it up, we'll go ahead and get started.
Thank you. Maybe begin with a short meditation, okay? Short meditations. That's one. This is like focus meditations, okay? It's not analytical meditations. It's not review meditation, it's not analytical meditation. This is focus meditations. Sit please comfortably. Something so actually there's like when you meditate, when you do particularly the review meditation, analytical meditation, you don't need to sit down. You can walk. It's mainly about reviewing some material there you remember by heart. You don't need to sit down. Analyzing something, you can be walking around, same time analyzing. focus meditations, then physical movement interference. Physical movement interference with our focus. Therefore, it's best way to do the focus meditation to sit down. Something they means like comfortable meditation cushions or seats. Or, Lunette means like 7 sitting positions. So I'm not going to go through each and every one of them, so you can learn that's like available. So ask someone here to save the time. Lungro guchu, rigba tanya, rigba, thought, awareness, thought, same thing. Tongue, clean thought. Meaning, the thought is not disturbed. It's not that thought is not disturbing thought. It could be neutral. Meaning, either is not positive nor negative. It's just neutral. Nig, that's the disturbing thought. Nig means, nig usually literally means garbage. Sorry. Little means garbage, it's not useful. Something they need to clean. Nig. Rigba tangni, rigba awareness, thought, same thing. Awareness, thought, consciousness, mind, all same thing. Mean same thing. Different name, same thing. Rigpa, awareness. Tangni, tang, positive one. Nik, that's garbage one. Lakbar means differentiate clearly, distinguish clearly, distinguish. Lungro guchuk, 9 round breathing meditations. It's good things to do. 9 round breathing meditations. It's good things to do to clearly distinguish or differentiate or separate those two thoughts. One is like clean, one is like garbage. You need to separate them. Way to separate them is to do 9 round breathing meditation. Ribatani labor chest. Either you will enjoy positive thought, if not, then neutral. Your thought become neutrals. Then it become like the white fabrics. You can dye any color. It's not white, red, black, or it's just white fabric. You can dye any color. Your mind become like that. Okay. So right now it's hard to do 9 round breathing meditation without using you don't have to use your hand, but it's hard to how you do. Inhale from the right nostril, exhale from the left nostril. That's hard to do. I'm not sure. You could probably do like, I'm not sure how to do. That's not like, usually you use finger to block left nostril, inhale long, slow. Then repeat 3 times. The best, if you can give yourself 100%, to be there, 100% to be there. That's the best. Okay, we'll start again. 3 times, then both nose 3 times, that's 9. There's 3 rounds, each round, 3 breathing. That's called 9 round breathing meditation. Okay, we begin with the left hand, block your left nostril, inhale from the right nostril, long, slow. finish first round. 3 breathing, first round is done. All the way in, all the way out. So now, next round, block left nostril, so right nostril, inhale from the left nostril. Second round is done. So now, third round from both nostrils, inhale, exhale 3 times. Require 100% attention, best. For best, require 100% attention. Okay, so that should clearly separate two different thoughts. One is garbage, one is useful. Or thought that rise after that is neutral. It's not disturbing one. It's not clean. Tongue literally means clean. It's not a clean one. So you can do, if you needed to do 2 more times, 3 more times, it's okay. You can do 2 more times, 3 more times. It doesn't have to be stopped just 1 time. But this meditation is 3 rounds, each round 3 breathings. So, so then after that, so now we begin with the focus meditations. Nawa appearances. Pimpi means some texts that explain the word pimpi is like Galhalam is like it's like type of joy in the mind. It's type of joy in the mind that you experience. Type of joy experience your mind. So then that joy is not physical things. It is awareness. It's the awareness. The joy is not physical thing. It's the awareness. Almost like a mirror, or you could say still, clear water. It's almost like that. But zero reflection. There's no reflections. Zero reflections. But it has potentials that anything could reflect there. It has potentials to reflect anything. But right now, there's no reflections. Focusing on that with no worries, no concern, no expectations, best way to focus. The way to look at that is like the child looking at things, not worry about details. It just sees the way, sees as it is, sees as it is. Nothing to analyze, nothing to investigate. It's just no worry about the details, no opinion, no story. Just see as it is, like that. Okay. need to be fresh, fully awake. Make sure that meditation doesn't become like nap or dowsing or sleeping. Fully awake, fresh. Should not be like that you are fainted. Need to be focused. Need to be mindful of the object, which is like mirror or still clear water. No reflections. During the meditation, if thoughts arise, simply notice them, don't follow. Don't push too hard. Relax, but don't relax 100%. Meditation, this meditation should be like big bird gliding in the sky, not flipping the wing. Once a while, flip the wing. Means once a while you put some effort, but need to glide. When you see the reflections, simply notice them. Don't make story, don't follow. Focus on the mirror with zero reflections. Hope that your meditation become like mirror with no reflections, or still clear water, not moving. Or become like oceans, surface, some movement deep down, not moving, still clear. So this is the method or technique or instructions how to make your mind calm, peaceful. Well, this is the technique or method or instructions, quintessential instructions how to make your mind calm and peaceful. Calm mind, peaceful mind is the byproduct of power of concentrations. Power of concentration produce calm mind, peaceful mind. And that's the instructions. Otherwise, just saying come down is not easy to come down. So need to do something. That's the way to make mind calm. Yeah, if you have another instruction, please share. If you have another method how to keep your mind. Someday concentration. That's how it sounds in Tibetan. Someday, chi, she means peace. Peace. What it does, concentration. What concentration does, makes your mind peace. Is that true? Is that true? We have to find out. How? Focus. Not reading, just focus. Focus. Okay? Just want to share. Oh, yeah. Today, so, going to read some from here. So this one, title, so today I change here. So this one, the section that I'm going to read, this book, this commentary from His Holiness the Dalai Lama, 14th Dalai Lama, Teshe Dembe Mitse. You have the book? Anybody has book in English? What is called like the outline number 4? What's called in English? Before the patients?
The Mindful Life.
Yeah, mindful life. Mindful life.
The name of the book in English is The Joy of Living and Dying in Peace, Core Teachings of Tibetan Buddhism by His Holiness the Dalai Lama. The Joy of Living and Dying in Peace.
So these are all possible. No, don't think, oh, maybe just, I don't know, that's not possible. It is very possible. It's very possible. It's very possible. Now, in Tibetan, there's 2 words. Tenshe. In English translation, the mindful life. Mindful is like, usually actually is like rope, something that you tie. If the horse or whatever is going here, going there, you need to tie. Then it won't move. That's mindfulness, like rope. So then Tenshe, the way they're translated in English called guarding alertness. That's how they translate. I'm not sure. Do you understand guarding alertness? When you focus, separate set of consciousness. See, now your meditation, before it's like very murky, all kind of thought, like one after another. Slowly, your meditation become like mirror without reflections, or like ocean, or like still clear water. So this guarding alertness now it's like a tiny fish that navigate in the water without disturbing the water. So that is separate set of awareness, separate set of awareness. Primary awareness, you are very much being aware of that mirror. At the beginning it's hard because thought pops up, reflection ceases, and you do like try not to follow, simply notice them, try not to make stories, just look at the mirror with zero reflections. This eventually the meditation become like still clear water. So then when it become like that, then the separate set of awareness like tiny fish navigating, but not disturbing the water, means not disturbing your meditations. So that function, very function of that fish is to analyze. If you are going like this, so you need to wake up, analyze. If you go like this, if your meditation become so comfortable, so then like after this, maybe something you snore, wake up, you don't need alarm like that. So then make sure it doesn't become like that. Body is there, so you are carry out, long carry out, shopping mall, looking for something, body is here. Awareness is gone, it's gone, so there's not like that, okay? So that's called guarding alertness. Guarding alertness, but both of these are very much needed. Rope is very much needed, guarding alertness is very much needed. So that's called mindful life. Okay, so the guarding alertness is missing in the English translation, but I'm not sure how you put it there. I'm not sure. Mindful guarding alertness life, or I'm not sure how you say. If you put both of them there. Here, Nyashin ki pugatan ribe longas. Nyashin is like when you use animals to pull the field, plow the field. There's one stick there, what you call yoke.
Yoke.
That's called nyashing, the yoke. Pugam is there's hole. And each side is 2 holes. If you are plow with cow, then you probably know. If you never plow with a cow, so we have experience, we did that in the monastery many years. So there's each stick has 2 holes. There's a rope that goes from here, then there's a piece of stick that go there. That's how the cow then next is there. Same like there's a yoke, there's 2 sides. So this yoke has no 4 holes. This yoke has only 1 hole in the middle. Rebel, total. Lom is blind total, not the total has no eye, blind total. So that's what it says. Nyashingi Pugatan rebel. So now what he's only says here. His Holiness realize or the deep, understood very deep levels, understood that altruistic attitude is the source of all the happiness. Something to think about. The method or technique or meditations to generate altruistic attitude is the source of, is the root of all the happiness. Root or foundation of happiness or root of happiness or source of happiness change. When you're a child, I'm not sure when you're a baby, what's your source of happiness? Maybe just mother's milk. So then change, so then when you grow up, so then needs become bigger. Doesn't mean satisfactions become bigger, doesn't mean like that. Needs become bigger, there's a risk that dissatisfaction become also bigger. So then see, then at the same time the complications become more complicated. maybe you are kind of satisfied. The only thing you are looking for is ice cream. That's all you are looking for. That's all you're worried that you may not going to get ice cream. Maybe I have to behave well, so that maybe mother give me maybe 1 cup of ice cream. So I need to earn point. There's some point that, so that's only your concern now. That's not your concern. So that root and the cause or source of happiness change when you're growing up, change. Then we start believing all kinds of things, or maybe this is the maybe root of happiness, or maybe this is the root of happiness. Then we do all kinds of things, and then sometimes we realize, oh, that's not the source of happiness. It's just so then like the question is, what is lacking? There's something's lacking. Why we become like why we are not satisfied? Why we are not satisfied? Maybe we put so much emphasis on material things. That's what we believe. That's where the satisfaction grow. According to Buddhist teaching, the source of or root of happiness is not root of happiness or satisfactions. It's not material things. It's not material things. Foundation for happiness is not material things. It's like mental qualities. Mental qualities. Oh. So it all boils down on altruistic attitude, wishing everyone should be happy. Oh, that's a wonderful thought to have. Not that easy, but it's a wonderful thought to have. You know, being part of everyone's happiness is better than being obstacle for everyone else's happiness. You don't get benefit. Don't do that for the sake of religion. Just do sake of for your own happiness. Just analyze, think. So that's why he's on this. Din is a rangniji dede du jimba mase. Some of you may worry, oh, I always worry about the well-being of other people. How was my happiness? Your happiness very much included there. Not to worry, very much included there. It's not like your happiness, like you kind of sacrifice. No, it's very much included there. Not just that, fulfill your need, also fulfill other people's dream too. If that is the case, technically it's called bodhicitta. Bodhicitta, bodhi is enlightenment. So here also you say, I'm not sure, like here you say, please enlighten me. The people you say, I'm not what kind of situation you say, oh, please enlighten me. I'm not sure like what that means. When people, when you talk to people, you say, oh, please enlighten me. That means you don't understand something. Huh? Oh, so that in that case, like enlightenment has here in Buddhist, like free from all the complications. No more suffering. Finish. No more suffering is gone, it's done. So that's enlightenment. Oh, so here you can enlighten me, that means maybe you don't understand, or maybe indirectly you're asking, please help me to eliminate my ignorance. I don't know how to turn this, which way? Oh, this way. Oh, now the ignorance is gone. Like that. That's called wisdom. So body, enlightenment. Chitta is mind. That means mind that wish everlasting happiness for yourself, for all other sentient beings. That's called bodhicitta. Technically it's called bodhicitta, but practical level, this is like altruistic attitude. May all sentient beings have happiness. May all sentient beings have happiness. Their thought is so holy, so noble, so powerful. This is the source, the cause, the foundation for happiness. Oh, this is for happiness. Oh, so that just think about it. Think about it, okay? So that his one is wondering why we stop practicing altruistic attitude. Why we stop practicing that? Why you stop practicing bodhicitta? Because you get so much benefit, you gain so much, somebody else gains so much, why you give up? The chanju simbe jube jesu tama beje chigi nganchu so we who trying to practice bodhisattva did what's called six paramita, six perfections, generosity, ethics, patience, joyful effort, not just effort, joyful effort, concentrations, wisdom. These are the six practice of bodhisattva. Bodhisattva means someone who has generated bodhicitta, who has managed to generate altruistic attitude. Then you are called bodhisattva. Then what you do, you engage into this six paramita, six perfection bodhisattva practice, or being generous, or like that. Let's go. Choba, Chanju Simbe Choba here. What Chanju Simbe Choba means Choba is deed. Chanju Simbe is bodhisattva deed. Bodhisattva deed. Jesu tongue means trying to follow. Beje means effort. Effort. It won't come automatically. Need to put some effort. No. Chege Nganso means we. Trying to try, not like we are trying. That's we are trying. Jidian kamji dowa yong la tardu ki deji tuntab ji ke chimbu shi kuriya. So we voluntarily took that responsibility to help each and every living being best as we could. Eventually, I realized that is the source of my happiness. That's where my happiness comes from. Taking responsibility for happiness of all living beings. That's all living beings, that's what they are looking for. They are not looking for, none of them looking for suffering, including yourself. Same thing, they are not looking for suffering. Therefore, should not cause suffering. It pains you. It causes pain to you. It causes, it causes pain for you, not the smart way. Nyevan Nazoli, Yowatan, Sim Chida Jangubi, Chanju Sim Labja Damila, Junju Kitchen. Therefore, it's quite critical, not just important, quite critical to analyze, learn, think, contemplate. What is this all bodhicitta? What is that bodhicitta? Or teaching about this bodhicitta is all about what? Bodhisattva, the sixth profession, this is all about what? Need to know, need to study, learn, use our marvelous brain that you can learn. Some human learn it, you can learn, why not? You can learn. So then, analyze. What are we trying to figure it out here? We are trying to figuring out the source or the foundation of happiness. That we are, every one of us in this room, looking for. Since from beginning this time, not just this life. Or since from birth, we are basically, if we can go that far, since from the birth, we are looking for happiness. We try all kind of method, but doesn't end up with lot of happiness, So that's why, okay? No, Nyamli dita tempa samji meeting person is not good enough just to remembering them. It's not good enough just to remembering them. It's not good enough just to talk about that. Need to implement. Much as possible. Best as you could. That's 초왕의지 튜니 룽아 유즈미 미기베 쩌발라 미슈베 타주체크라. So not by force, not going to work. Like it has to be voluntary. It has to be voluntary. That voluntariness is based on the reason. It's not based on just mere faith. That voluntariness to that voluntariness, how is the voluntariness? How is the voluntary? Wish to has sorry, so I'm like directly translated from Tibetan into English, so that's why it doesn't make sense. I say so that you voluntary, deliberately, that deliberateness, how you say deliberate?
Deliberately.
Yeah, that needs to be based on concrete reason. It can't be just based on just simple belief. We have to understand why it's so important, to implement. So we need to understand. So they say, oh, like don't say bad, don't say harsh word, don't do something bad, or that going to go to hell realm. It's for you. It's not what's been said. That we need to understand that you are doing something for yourself, that's all. The best case scenario, not just that, and you are working for also like same goal that you are wishing to everyone to achieve. You're working for that. That's the best. That's the best. Then you will make some progress. If somebody push, that won't help. That won't help. It has to be deliberate approach, voluntary approach. It can't be there by force. Okay, so there's something very important. So therefore, Buddhists don't preach. There's no meaning. There is no meaning. There's no meaning. There's no meaning. People has to come up. People need to understand. There's no preacher there. So need to request 3 times. First time say, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Analyzing, are you really serious or just curious? How to make pizza? What do you put? So delicious. What do you put there? Put this and this there. Goes here. They're not really serious about making pizza, just asking, that's all. So some people ask, they really want to make one. They really ask. They're very curious, and they are very interested how you make this wonderful pizza. They really want to learn. Some people, they just ask out of what it is, I don't know. People just ask. What kind of ingredient you put it there? Like then the same time, next time, same time, again, I ask. What kind of ingredients? You already said this probably 10 times. Oh, like that. Oh, so, so in Buddhism, first you request the person say, even the person knows, the person say, oh, I don't know, I know nothing. Doesn't mean they know nothing, but they know something, but they are checking whether you are interested or not interested or out of curiosity. So the second time, same answer, no. Third time, maybe they will say yes, something like that. So therefore, it's it needs to be deliberate. So now, please, all my friends here physically, Zoom, YouTube, including myself. No, overall, everything's complicated. There's nothing simple. Everything's complicated, very complicated. There's a reason why it's complicated. It's not somebody decide, okay, that makes everything make complicated. It's not like that. It's more complicated than that. So slowly, so now like if someone look down on you, how you react? how you react. Someone call your name, calling name is bad thing. No? In our tradition, you can call people's name. Huh? Tibetan, what it means calling name is, what it mean?
It's like calling somebody a bad name.
Oh, bad
like,
name, not their
like-
name.
Yeah, like you're.
Doesn't mean your name.
Correct.
Okay, so that's my ignorance, sorry. That's my ignorance. Oh, yeah. So see, if somebody, when things like undesirable things comes towards you, either it's verbal, physical, mental, how you react. How you react. Same thing, same thing. It doesn't produce happiness. We don't need to go far, look far away, just our experience. If that's the case, how you think or believe saying that to someone else just make them happy? Impossible. Impossible. Regardless whether you believe in religion, not believe in religion, atheist, even the shouting at the dog, so they probably just slowly go away. They don't have religion. They don't like. When you pet, they come closer. Even animal. That clearly shows something. That should be the reason that why we should not say something harsh word, not just merely sake of religious belief. This needs to be practical level. So just think about it. I'm not asking you to believe whatever His Holiness says. Analyze, okay. Oh. Nganzu rangni migewe chawale kozung chegas. Oh, that's the point. Nganzu, us. I've been saying this many, many times here at the center. It's your moral responsibility to protect yourself from negativities, physical, verbal, mental. Otherwise, why? Why things are happening? Why people fighting? Why? Has to have some reason. Why? Why some people are so angry? Why? Has to have reason. You can't just say, just happen like that. Nothing just happened like that. Everything happened based on cause and cooperative conditions. These things happen. Primary cause is wood, piece of wood. And somebody has idea to turn into prayer wheel. That's idea and level. What are the cooperative conditions? Yourself, you are not primary cause. Primary cause is the wood. Then you become the cooperative conditions, tools, everything, chisel. Then that comes into like this. Everything, every event happen like that through process. Through process. Oh, so then otherwise, why? Or you just simply never get answer. You just live with that question forever, life after life. You never find answer. Why? There's no why. It just happened. If you think like that just happened, then there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. If you think like it just happened, there's nothing you can do. Your solution for the problem is very much limited now because the way you think, it just happened. No cause, it just happened. Oh. So then the solution for your problem is going to be very limited. Oh. So then there's a risk that you may completely close your mind that this is not good. That's not good. Oh. So now the question, why I should protect myself from negativity? Why? Why in the first place you call that negativities? Negativities? First place, why you call negativities? In the first place, why you call harsh word? There's many words. Why you call this particular word called harsh word? Why you call that? That has negative connotations. So that's how we should understand all the practice. So that's how we should understand the source, foundation of happiness. Not just merely sake of mere faith, sake of religious belief. Of course, religious teach all of that, but not that should be, that's your moral responsibility. Moral responsibility, protect yourself from negativities. Why? Negativity produce negativities. Huh? Negativity produce negativities. Did you ever encounter shouting someone? Anybody says to you, oh, thank you so very much, you are so kind, you are shouting right in front of my face. Did you ever encounter? No. That's never going to happen unless someone is bodhisattva. Maybe they probably, will say, oh, thank you, providing me opportunity to practice patience. Never happened. Many things start from America, here, United States. If there's something happen like that, it should happen here. So then spread out throughout the world. Everything starts from here. If it doesn't happen like that, it will never happen anywhere, I don't think. Oh. So, your actions, negative action, never ever produce positive reactions. Never ever produce positive reactions. Even from your own pet. How you're hoping that from human, they think. Pet doesn't think that much as human thinks. So that's why protecting ourselves from negativity is the source of your happiness. Source of your happiness. It's the foundation for your happiness. That's how you practice. Then your practice can be simple as like that. It doesn't have to be Buddhist, doesn't have to be anything. You just say, I practice loving kindness, compassion. Why? I realize, not just know, understand, I realize eventually that's the source of my happiness. That's why I practice. Voluntarily, deliberately. And you could say, I don't associate myself with any organized religion, fine. No need. As long as you practice that, lot of beings benefit, because any harsh words will never come from here. Evil thought never arise. Heating never happen. Because you believe these are the destruction for your happiness. General word, you believe that's source of your happiness. Noble thought, you believe that's source of your happiness. Noble actions, you believe that's source of your happiness. That's why you practice. Then you benefit, a lot of people benefit, your friend, your wife, your husband, your children, a lot of people benefit. Oh. So because that's the source of happiness, okay? That's the source of happiness. All this practice as he was mentioned, practice. How to increase, how to improve. It like, in the beginning, it's going to be like new moon. Only see the small light. Second day, increase. Third day, increase. Then slowly, 15 is all full. So as I mentioned last Wednesday, in ancient time, long time ago, during the Shakyamuni Buddha's lifetime, there are I think maybe 3 different calendars. One is based on royal calendars. One is based on monastic calendar. Monastic calendar, the first day of the month begin with the 16, not begin with the 1. It begin with the 16, doesn't begin the 1. 16, there's no light. There is no light. 17, 18, 19, 20, there's no light. There's no light, all dark. Meaning, practice is not easy. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's a piece of cake. It requires effort. You may not see any light. It's okay. So then, 16, 17, then the 30, sometimes there's 31st. Then after that, 1. oh, start to see some light now. After 15 days, start to see some light. So now that light will increase. Then it will end with full moon. Based on the royal calendar, end with darkness. 15 there's moon, then after that there's no moon. It's finished. Monastic calendars start with darkness but end with full moon. That's how the month ends. Oh, so that indicates that the practice is like it's not piece of cake. If somebody says piece of cake, it's not true. It's not true. You may think, oh, good, it's a piece of cake, so I like piece of cake. Practically, it's not going to be piece of. You will find out sooner than later. You will find out it's not piece of cake. You will get disappointed because somebody didn't tell you the truth. It's not piece of cake. It requires some effort. Change can happen with effort. Based on the size of effort, you will get size of change. Based on size of effort, you get size of change. So that is there's no debate needed. That's the truth. That's the truth. Even the material worlds, size of effort produce size of result. Same thing, spiritual world, size of effort produce size of result. Okay. Oh. So then the practice increase. Even the dream you remember. Even the dream you remember. That's possible. Even the dream you remember. Remember saying prayer, remembering saying wonderful things, remember thinking about wonderful thing about yourself. You even dream that in your dream. So that kind of indicates that your practice is like growing, improving, increasing. If we can do that, so if that happens, then that kind of indicates that you can now, it's kind of like reach to the point that you can kind of guarantee that your altruistic attitude is not going to deteriorate from now on. Your altruistic attitude from now on, your altruistic attitude is not going to deteriorate. So you kind of reach that point. Okay? So then it's not just source of happiness or foundation of your happiness. Then you experience, then you kind of realizing that your life has a meaning. Your life has meaning. Your life has purpose. Doesn't become like you never feel like your life has no meaning, meaningless. You never feel like your life has no purpose. Unfortunately, in a developed country, a lot of people after retirement, they feel like, oh, they have nothing to do. Their life has no purpose. Not true. Not true. Not true. The purpose is not like physically doing something. There's not only purpose of life. There's like deeper purpose of life. The deeper purpose of life. That purpose will never leave your life. It goes with your life. Oh, see? That knowledge helps. That always feels like that you are doing something meaningful, something very purposeful, meaningful. You always feel like your life has meaning. Oh. So I'll give you an example. Cleaning. Nobody likes to clean because there's no meaning. We think there's no meaning. We don't know how to make that meaningful. We don't know how to make that meaningful. Somebody can make it more meaningful. Cleaning dishes, cleaning, your house or especially your office. You could make it meaning. It's just not just mess. It's just mess in my mind. I'm just cleaning that. So now you have some purpose. You have some purpose. So in the sutra, you say, somebody get enlightened by sweeping the monastery. Now you wonder how. Sweeping doesn't look like meditations. It's just like sweeping. Sweeping looks like sweeping. Doesn't look like meditations. The person using that action, person in their mind, that action has deeper meaning. It's not just cleaning. So, there's all kind of practice. When you eat, before you eat, when you're eating, there's all kind of mindset that can benefit you. Like sleeping or dreaming, that's what I call sleep yoga, dream yoga. That's, yoga means practice, that's all. Walking meditations, yeah, you can meditate while you're walking. Yeah, so then everything like our mind make meaning. Meaning doesn't just exist from its own side. Our mind make meaning. Our mind decide. Decide. So say 3 different people looking at the kale, or like Swiss chart. 3 different people looking at Swiss chart or kale. One of them is Gishgelek, me. Don't see anything good. Someone is like, wow, this is so healthy, so good. Who's right? Nobody's right. Who's right? I cannot be right. So we, at the mind, I think makes something like, so if someone says, oh, eating kale is piece of cake, it's not piece of cake. It has benefit, probably benefit, health benefit. This thing has mental benefit. It's almost like kale. It's not easy to chew. If you eat, there's benefit. There is benefit. Just laying down on couch all day long, that's not that difficult, quite easy. No benefit. There's no benefit. No benefit. Oh, like that, So that's why never ever say it's piece of cake. It's not piece of cake. It requires effort. It requires effort, vigilant, consistency. Consistency. It requires consistency. tāna kīchī tāna shīnchī tsōsō pōla bēpa chēpa tō, bēpa chēpa tō shīnchī chanchū sēm chēpa lō gōjīn chē tsē sō, dōwa tāmi jī tuyān tūpi chanchū sēm pōla pāchī chēpa. So therefore, like someone who day and night, if not day and night, during the daytime, thinking about well-being of all mothers, all sent, all living beings, you should not disturb that person. It's not good. It's not good. That person is walking, dedicating his or her life to well-being of all other living beings. You should not disturb that person. It's not good. It's not good. Because that person is deliberately dedicating his or her life for humanity, for bigger, all living, well-being, all living beings. So now you see, disturbing bodhisattva. It's not good. It's not good thing. That's what they say. She's dan dowa changme je tuen tu chanju sim de che parchi se ti de bu mo ma na ni ngi do jo telen go so da dowa ji gi de je da shi de lo to la ta wa yi ngi du ji ju che na so. So now there's many things they need to ask questions like why like people don't take my word very seriously. It just happened like that? No, it doesn't happen like that. That probably has reason. Everything has reason. So what do you say? Do you believe? Or everything just happened? There's nothing you can do. So this needs to think. Why there's some people say one word, everybody listen. I say many times, nobody listen. That maybe has reason. So I'm not going to go to detail into that. Just think. Ngōndōwāchī dējīndā shidē lā tōlā tāwā yī nyendō jīwī jūchē nā nāmkātā yēbē dōwā simchī jī dējīndā shidē lā tōlā tānās tēlā jūnjē chī jūngyē rēs. The basically bottom line here, disturbing somebody's happiness is not good. It's not good things. It's not good things. Somebody disturbing your happiness and you see that's not good things. Same thing. No. Dunga Tamutsame meditation, not here, some other text. Dunga Tamutsame meditation. Nobody, regardless of your like party, some other people party, your football team, other people football team, or basketball team, nobody wants suffering. Nobody. That's the fact. That's the fact. You go ask, if you don't believe, ask them. Do you want suffering? What people say. Just go to Costco, ask. There's a lot of people all the time, Costco. Ask each one of them, are you looking for suffering? I say, nobody. That's the fact. There's nothing to religion. That's the fact. Somebody asks you, what will be your answer? Are you looking for suffering? You look at kind of like straight. What kind of question is that? Nobody. That's the fact. Why we should all get well, that's the reason. We all get benefit. Why? Because nobody, even the second, nobody wants suffering. Nobody. Do we really understand that? Or you just assume, oh, that person is looking source of happiness. Oh, my friend, source of happiness. We are going far away from the source of happiness. Need to think, time to wake up and think. When it comes on happiness, nobody is satisfied, including yourself. Are you satisfied? No. Nobody is satisfied. That is the fact. That's the reality. That's the fact. Regardless Tibetan, American, Indian, Asian, wherever you go, which country you travel, ask, same question, same answer. Therefore, there's no differences between that and you and others. Therefore, you wish them good. You get maximum benefit. You get maximum benefit. Oh, that's your source of your happiness. So I've been saying this many times, and I myself, I'm not saying this piece of cake, it's a struggle day-to-day life. But remind, review, reflect on a daily basis, hope that when you go out, hope that you see someone, you think, oh, that person is looking for happiness. Hope that thought rise. If that thought rises, it will protect you for saying some harsh word, looking down on them, because you know that person is looking for happiness. You may end up smiling, saying something nice. Oh, that person smiles. When somebody smiles, makes you happy. When you smile, makes someone happy. If everybody smiles, people feel secure, less fearful. Everybody now eventually realize the source of happiness to treat each other well, help each other. No, that's not happening. Unfortunately, that's not happening. Why is it not happening? Complicated, very complicated. There's no simple answer. Very complicated. I just quoted from other things. Please bless me to think about well-being of other sentient beings, well-being of other human beings. Please bless me to help me, bless me to think like that. Oh, you get maximum benefit. Then eventually you realize your source of your happiness. Then you'll be happier. This life, if something goes beyond this life, it'll be better. It's a good one. Okay? Finish time? Yeah. Sorry. Carry out. Yeah, I'll continue to read this next Sunday. Yeah, I very much wish all of you be happy. Probably you do the same thing to me. So that's not enough. So we need to do something. No, that's a wonderful wish. Yeah, of course I wish. I pray every single day. Everybody who comes here, not just that, for every living being, I pray, I dedicate. Whatever prayer I say, I dedicate for happiness for all living beings. So there's not, so whenever there's actions needed, so then as I said, hope that you hope, doing all this prayer and practice, you hope when you see next time some living being, the first thought they rise, oh, that person looking for happiness. So that's like noble thought. That's noble. It's a good, very good thought to have for your happiness. Okay. Yeah, I will stop here. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, please turn to page 247 in the Gold Prayer Book. We'll read dedication from Guide to Bodhisattva's Way of Life. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain a notion of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled, with the mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. On page 244, the long life prayer for His Holiness, and the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good, all-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. And then on page 245, the long life prayer for Khyentse Rinpoche Jetsun Losang Dalek, the one who mastered speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Alatare, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa and Bliss and Void, Lama ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. And then on the inside of the back cover, the prayer for the swift return of Lama Tsongpa Rinpoche. Fearless teacher and assembly of the children of victorious Swan, Shravakas, and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Losang father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, for the armor of patience that is never discouraged, incomparable Venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace, what a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels, and the great ways of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. On the inside of the front cover, first, a prayer for the long life of Geshe Gyala. Supreme God, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are constant Dharma companion. Lama, who has renounced fame, may you ever remain. And then right below that, the one for Geshe Sampo. You who have met steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart. You who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. And then 7 Dharma mantras to benefit all beings. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re Soha.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Have a wonderful Sunday. Have a wonderful Sunday. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Gracias, Ale,
Gracias, Ale.
Gracias, Ale. Saludos.
para todos.
Gracias,
Yeshala.
Geshe-la.
Thank you, Yeshala.
He's saying, see you soon in Patagonia. Hopefully, hopefully.
Hope you so, Linda. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thanks everyone. And don't forget, there is a meeting if you're interested in the children's program or want to stay and help clean the classroom across the way. That would be awesome. Allie and Tara will meet you out in the lab. Bye. Bye, John and CJ.